Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into AI
Okay.
and how it's changing the way businesses, plan for the future.
Right.
AI has gone from like this futuristic concept to a must-have tool
Yeah.
for
Terrific.
pretty much every company out there, it seems.
It's pretty amazing.
It is. And to help us understand all of it,
Mm.
we've got an expert with us from Haptic R&D Consulting.
Great to be here.
So get ready for some really, really great insights
Yeah.
because you guys are on the front lines of this AI revolution.
We are. Yeah.
So we'll be talking about how AI uses all that data out there to make
Mhm.
decisions, how it's streamlining operations, and
Mhm.
even shaping the trends we're going to see in the future.
The future is it's exciting.
It is exciting. I'm excited to talk about it.
Yeah.
But first, I guess the big question is, how are businesses using AI?
Well, I think one of the biggest changes
Yeah.
is that businesses are using it not just to predict what's coming next, but to actually recommend what to do about it.
Interesting.
They're moving from predictive to what we call prescriptive analytics.
Okay.
So it's like having a GPS
Yeah.
for your business,
Yeah.
guiding you to the best possible outcome.
That's a great analogy.
Thanks.
It's like companies have gone from, I don't know, reading tea leaves to
Yeah.
having this like supercomputer whispering secrets of success in their ear.
Exactly.
But how does it actually work? I mean, it all starts with data, right?
Absolutely. Data is like the fuel for AI.
Okay.
It's the raw material that it uses.
Got it.
Machine learning, that's the engine, you could say.
Yeah.
It's like a detective,
Hmm.
It sifts through mountains of data looking for those hidden clues.
So it's not just about having the data, but about knowing how to like unlock its potential.
Exactly.
Okay. So can you give us like a real world example of how this works? Like how are companies using AI and data?
Sure. Yeah. So let's say you're a retailer
Okay.
and you're trying to figure out, why some customers are loyal and some aren't.
Right.
Machine learning can analyze their purchase history,
Oh,
their
wow.
website behavior, even their social media activity.
Okay.
And it'll pick up these subtle patterns that we might miss.
So you can use that information
Yeah.
to create like more targeted marketing.
Exactly. You can create these hyper-personalized campaigns that really resonate.
So it's like having a mind reader on your marketing team.
In a way, yeah.
Wow.
It's all about understanding the customer better than ever before.
That makes sense. But what about companies that are already like drowning in data?
Yeah.
How do they even begin to make sense of it all?
Well, that's where AI's ability to analyze and interpret data at scale becomes really crucial.
Okay.
Let's say you're a logistics company.
Hmm.
You're trying to optimize your delivery routes.
Makes sense.
AI can factor in traffic patterns, weather, driver availability, even fuel prices,
Mhm.
and all in real time.
Wow. Okay. So it's about streamlining operations, taking efficiency to like a whole new level.
That's the goal, right?
Yeah, but it's not just about logistics, is it? I mean, AI is also changing how companies interact with customers too, right?
Absolutely. We see this with AI-powered chatbots, for example.
Right.
They can handle all sorts of customer interactions from simple questions to more complex issues.
That's helpful.
Yeah, and that frees up human agents to focus on the more specialized tasks.
I can see how that would improve the customer experience.
Exactly. It's a win-win.
Yeah. But I imagine implementing all of this technology, it comes with its own challenges.
Oh, of course, there are challenges.
Like what?
Well, for one, integrating AI into existing systems can be tough.
Right.
A lot of companies are working with legacy systems that weren't designed for this.
So it's not as simple as just plugging in a robot and letting it take over.
No, it's definitely not that simple.
Okay.
You need careful planning. You need a real understanding of how AI fits into the overall strategy.
So it's about using AI strategically, not just for the sake of like having the latest tech.
Exactly. You have to know what you're trying to achieve with it.
Right. And I'm guessing you need the right people in place too.
Oh, absolutely. You need people who understand both the tech and the business challenges.
It sounds like a company like Haptic R&D Consulting would be really valuable in helping businesses navigate all of this.
Yeah. We have the expertise to guide companies through the whole process.
Okay, so you're like AI Sherpas,
Yeah.
leading businesses to the summit of success.
I like that analogy.
Now, let's talk about how AI is actually being used in different industries.
Okay.
Are there any like specific examples that really stand out to you?
Yeah, there are so many.
Yeah.
In manufacturing, for example, AI is being used to optimize production lines,
Mm-hmm.
predict equipment failures, even create entirely new materials.
Wow, it's like giving manufacturers superpowers.
It is. It's really pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
What about other industries like finance or healthcare? How's AI changing the game there?
Well, in finance, AI is being used to detect fraud, assess risk,
Mm-hmm.
even provide personalized financial advice.
It's like having a personal financial advisor available 24/7.
Exactly.
That's impressive.
And in healthcare, we're seeing AI being used to analyze medical images,
Okay.
develop new diagnostic tools,
Wow.
and even personalized treatment plans.
So it seems like AI is revolutionizing every industry it touches.
It really is.
But with all this talk about robots and algorithms,
Yeah,
it's easy to forget that humans are still at the heart of it all.
that's an important point.
Yeah.
AI is a powerful tool, but ultimately it's up to humans to decide how to use it.
So it's about finding that balance
Exactly.
between human ingenuity and AI's capabilities.
That's the key.
But what about the future? Where is all of this headed?
Well, the future of AI is full of possibilities.
Oh, okay. I'm ready for the mind-blowing stuff.
Okay.
What trends are shaping the future of AI in business?
Well, one trend that's already having a big impact is the rise of automation. Things like robotic process automation or RPA.
Right.
It's changing the way businesses handle all those repetitive tasks.
So it's like having an army of digital assistants working behind the scenes.
You could say that.
But aren't people, like, worried about robots taking their jobs?
It's a valid concern,
Yeah.
but history shows us that new technologies always disrupt the job market.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about the printing press, the automobile, the internet.
Right.
All of those led to huge shifts in the workforce.
So you're saying AI is just the latest chapter in, like, this ongoing evolution of work?
Exactly.
Okay.
And while some jobs will be automated, AI will also create new jobs.
New opportunities?
Yeah, opportunities we can't even imagine yet.
It's like that saying, the best way to predict the future is to create it.
Yeah, I like that.
So instead of fearing the unknown, we should be focusing on how to adapt
That's
and
okay.
thrive in this AI-powered world.
Yeah, we need to be proactive.
Okay, so let's talk about those future-proof skills.
Mhm.
What should people be focusing on to stay ahead of the curve?
As AI takes over those routine tasks,
Right.
human skills like creativity, critical thinking, complex problem solving,
Mm-hmm.
those are going to be even more important.
Those are the things, the uniquely human skills, right? The ones that are hard to program into a machine.
Exactly. I mean, AI can analyze data, identify patterns,
Mm-hmm.
but it's humans who can interpret those patterns, draw insights,
Okay.
and make strategic decisions based on that information.
It's like AI can provide the raw ingredients, but humans are the chefs who
Yeah.
create something innovative.
That's a great way to put it.
And as AI becomes more common in the workplace,
Yeah,
there's going to be a need for people who can manage and interpret these AI systems.
absolutely.
So we're not just talking about data scientists and AI engineers, right?
Right.
But people who can bridge the gap between tech and business.
Exactly. We need people who can translate all that technical jargon into actionable insights.
Okay.
People who understand both the power and the limitations of AI.
Right.
People who can guide businesses in using this technology responsibly.
Those skills, it sounds like, are going to be in high demand across pretty much every industry.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so what can businesses do today to get ready for this AI-powered future? It can't just be about, like, hiring new talent.
Right. It's also about investing in training,
Okay,
upskilling your existing employees.
got it.
Companies need to create this culture of continuous learning.
A culture where, like, employees are encouraged to embrace new technology.
Yeah, and develop those skills they need to thrive.
So it's about empowering employees to become lifelong learners, right?
Exactly. They need to be ready to adapt as the tech landscape changes.
But it's not just about individual skills. Businesses also need to think about how they create a work environment
Right.
that fosters innovation and collaboration between humans and AI.
Absolutely. It's about finding that synergy.
Because ultimately, it's not about replacing humans with machines.
No.
It's about finding ways for them to work together.
Right. It's about augmenting human capabilities.
Okay, to achieve even greater things.
Exactly.
So the companies that are going to be most successful in this AI age
Yeah,
are the ones that find that right balance
absolutely.
between human intelligence and artificial intelligence.
It's about leveraging the strengths of both.
Now, let's shift gears a bit.
Okay.
Talk about how AI is changing the way businesses actually develop and implement their strategies.
Okay.
Because it's not just about having a brilliant strategy, it's about executing it.
Right.
In the past, strategic planning was often a top-down process,
Yeah.
Executives would make decisions based on limited data and intuition.
A lot of guesswork involved.
It was like trying to navigate a maze in the dark, You had a general idea of where you wanted to go, but you were bound to run into some walls along the way.
Exactly. But with AI, businesses can approach strategic planning in a much more data-driven way. AI can analyze huge amounts of data, identify trends, even simulate different scenarios.
Wow, so it's like having a team of super smart analysts working around the clock.
That's a good way to put it.
Wow. And AI can also help businesses track their progress toward their goals, identify areas where they need to adjust,
Right.
even predict future outcomes.
Yeah, with a high degree of accuracy.
It's like having a GPS for your business strategy,
Exactly.
guiding you towards success.
That's the idea.
But with so much data out there and all these potential applications of AI, where do you even begin?
That's a common challenge.
Yeah, it can feel overwhelming.
It can, for sure.
Especially for businesses that are just starting to explore this world.
Right. That's where a framework can be really helpful.
Okay.
Haptic R&D Consulting, for example, we've developed a proprietary development management framework
Okay.
specifically designed to help businesses structure their AI projects.
So it's like a blueprint for building and managing AI initiatives.
Exactly. It provides that structure and guidance.
Okay.
It emphasizes collaboration between business and tech teams,
Mm-hmm.
iterative development,
Okay.
and continuous learning.
So it's designed to make sure that AI projects are actually aligned with business goals.
Yeah, that they're implemented efficiently and deliver measurable results.
It sounds like a valuable tool for businesses that want to avoid those common pitfalls and really maximize their return on investment in AI.
That's the goal.
Now, let's talk about innovation.
Yeah.
AI isn't just about optimizing existing processes.
No, it's not.
It's about creating entirely new products and services, right?
Absolutely. AI is a catalyst for innovation.
So give me an example. How is AI fueling innovation in the real world?
Well, think about personalized medicine.
Okay.
AI is being used to analyze individual patient data,
Wow.
including their genetic makeup, lifestyle, medical history, to develop these customized treatment plans that are more effective.
So it's like having a doctor who knows you inside and out.
Exactly. A doctor who can tailor your treatment to your specific needs.
That's amazing.
And we're seeing this personalized approach being applied in other industries too, like retail. AI is being used to create hyper-personalized shopping experiences
Oh, wow.
where customers are presented with products and recommendations that are perfectly aligned with their tastes.
It's like having a personal shopper who knows your style better than you do.
Exactly. It's all about that individualization.
But creating these innovative products and services,
Yeah.
it takes more than just the technology, right? You need a culture that embraces creativity.
Absolutely. Businesses that want to thrive in this AI age need to foster that culture of innovation.
A culture where employees are encouraged to think outside the box, to experiment.
Yeah. To challenge assumptions.
Yeah. Okay, but how do you actually cultivate that kind of culture?
It's not easy.
No, it's not just telling people to be more creative.
No. It takes a real effort.
Okay.
Companies need to create opportunities for employees to collaborate,
Oh,
share ideas, provide the resources and training they need to experiment,
right.
and most importantly, celebrate both successes and failures as learning opportunities.
So it's about creating an environment where people feel comfortable taking risks.
Exactly, because failure is just part of the process.
But with all this focus on technology and innovation,
Yeah,
it's easy to overlook the human side of things.
it is.
How do we make sure that AI is being used in a way that benefits everyone?
That's a crucial question,
Yeah.
and one we need to address head on.
Okay.
As AI becomes more powerful, more integrated into our lives, it's essential to make sure it's used ethically.
So it's not just about what AI can do, but
Right.
about how we use it.
Exactly. We need to be mindful of the risks,
Okay.
the unintended consequences, and develop guidelines to make sure it's used for good.
So who's responsible for making sure AI is used ethically? Is it governments, businesses, individuals?
I think it's a shared responsibility.
Okay.
Governments need to establish those regulations and guidelines. Businesses need to embrace ethical principles, make sure their AI systems are fair, unbiased, transparent.
So it's like a multi-pronged approach
Yeah.
where everyone is accountable for creating an ethical AI ecosystem.
Exactly.
And we as individuals,
Yeah.
we have a role to play too, right?
Absolutely.
We need to be informed about AI,
Yes.
its capabilities, its potential impact.
This is about becoming informed citizens in this age of AI.
Well, this has been incredibly insightful. We've covered a lot of ground, but there's still so much more to explore.
There is.
So join us for part 2 of this deep dive, where we continue our journey into the world of AI and its impact on business strategy.
Welcome back to our deep dive. Before the break, we were talking about how some people are worried about AI taking over jobs.
Yeah, it's a big concern, right? I mean, even with all the amazing opportunities AI is creating, there's this fear that robots are going to make human workers obsolete.
It's understandable to feel that way,
Yeah.
but I think it's important to remember that technology has always disrupted the job market.
Right? Like new inventions always change the way we work.
Exactly. Think about the printing press or the automobile or even the internet.
Yeah, those all had huge impacts on the workforce.
They did. And AI is really just the next chapter in this evolution of work.
So it's not about humans versus robots. It's about humans adapting to this new landscape.
Exactly. And that starts with understanding the skills that will be most valuable in the future.
Okay, so let's talk about those future-proof skills. What should people be focusing on to stay ahead of the curve?
Well, as AI takes over more of those routine tasks, human skills like creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, those are going to become even more important.
Those are the things that are hard to program into a machine, right? Those
Yeah.
uniquely human qualities.
Exactly. AI can analyze data and identify patterns, but it's humans who can interpret those patterns, draw insights, and make decisions based on that information.
So it's like AI can provide the raw ingredients, but it's up to us humans to be the chefs who turn those ingredients into something special.
That's a great analogy. And as AI becomes more common in the workplace, we're also going to need people who can manage and interpret these AI systems.
So not just data scientists and AI engineers, but people who can connect the dots between technology and business.
Precisely. We need people who can explain complex technical stuff in a way that everyone can understand. People who get both the power and the limitations of AI and who can help businesses use this technology ethically.
Sounds like those skills are going to be in high demand everywhere.
Oh, absolutely, across every industry.
Okay, so what can businesses do right now to prepare for this AI-powered future? I mean, it can't all be about hiring new people.
You're right. It's also crucial to invest in training and upskilling current employees. Companies need to create a culture of continuous learning.
Where people are encouraged to learn new things and adapt to new technology.
Exactly. Employees need to become lifelong learners, ready to evolve as technology changes.
But it's not just about individual skills, right? Businesses also need to create a work environment that supports innovation and collaboration between humans and AI.
Absolutely. It's about finding that synergy between human ingenuity and artificial intelligence.
Because in the end, it's not about replacing humans. It's about finding ways to work together.
Right, to augment our capabilities and achieve things we couldn't do alone.
So the companies that will thrive in the AI age are the ones that find that balance.
Absolutely. Leveraging the strengths of both humans and AI.
Okay, so let's talk about how AI is changing the way businesses make strategic decisions. Because it's not just about having a great plan, it's about putting that plan into action.
You're absolutely right. In the past, strategic planning was often done in a very top-down way.
Yeah, with executives making decisions based on gut feeling and limited data.
Exactly. A lot of guesswork involved.
It was like trying to navigate a maze in the dark. You had a general direction, but you were bound to bump into a few walls along the way.
That's a perfect analogy. But with AI, businesses can approach strategic planning in a much more data-driven way.
Okay, so AI can help businesses make smarter decisions.
Exactly. AI can analyze huge amounts of data, identify trends, even simulate different scenarios to help businesses make better choices.
So it's like having a team of super smart analysts working around the clock to identify opportunities and risks.
That's a good way to think about it. And AI can also help businesses track their progress towards their goals, identify areas where they need to make adjustments, and even predict future outcomes with a high degree of accuracy.
It's like having a GPS for your business strategy, guiding you towards success.
That's the idea. But with so much data and so many potential applications of AI, it can be tough to know where to start.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming, especially for businesses that are new to AI.
Absolutely. That's where a framework can be incredibly valuable.
Okay, so like a roadmap for AI projects.
Exactly. Haptic R&D Consulting, for example. We've created a framework specifically to help businesses structure their AI initiatives for success.
So it's like a blueprint for building and managing AI projects
Well,
effectively.
precisely. It emphasizes collaboration between different teams, iterative development, and continuous learning. It's designed to ensure that AI projects are aligned with the overall business goals, implemented efficiently, and deliver measurable results.
Sounds like a great way for businesses to avoid common pitfalls and maximize their return on investment in AI.
That's the goal. Now let's shift gears again and talk about innovation. AI isn't just about improving existing processes, it's about creating completely new products and services.
Right, AI can be a real game changer when it comes to innovation.
Absolutely. AI allows businesses to explore possibilities that were previously unimaginable.
Okay, give me an example. How is AI driving innovation in the real world?
Think about personalized medicine. AI is being used to analyze individual patient data, including their genetic makeup, lifestyle, and medical history, to create customized treatment plans that are more effective and have fewer side effects.
So it's like having a doctor who understands you on a deeply personal level and can create a treatment plan just for you.
Exactly. And this type of personalized approach is being applied in other industries too. Like in retail, AI is being used to create shopping experiences that are tailored to each customer's individual preferences.
It's like having a personal shopper who knows your style better than you do.
That's the idea.
Hmm.
It's all about providing a more personalized and relevant experience.
But creating these innovative products and services takes more than just technology. You need a culture that embraces creativity and experimentation.
Absolutely. Businesses need to foster a culture of innovation, where employees are encouraged to think outside the box, challenge the status quo, and try new things.
So it's about creating an environment where people feel comfortable taking risks and where failure is seen as a learning opportunity.
Exactly. It's about encouraging a growth mindset. But how do you actually create that kind of culture within a company?
Yeah, it's not as easy as just telling people to be more creative.
It takes a deliberate effort. Companies need to provide opportunities for employees to collaborate, share ideas, and experiment. They need to provide the resources and training necessary to support those efforts. And they need to celebrate both successes and failures as learning opportunities.
So it's about creating a culture that encourages experimentation and learning.
Exactly.
Hmm.
But with all this focus on technology and innovation, it's important to remember the human side of things.
Right. How do we make sure AI is being used ethically and for the benefit of everyone?
That's a crucial question, and one we need to address head-on. As AI becomes more powerful and more integrated into our lives, we need to ensure that it's used responsibly.
So it's not just about what AI can do, but about how we use it.
Exactly. We need to be aware of the potential risks and unintended consequences of AI, and we need to develop guidelines and regulations that ensure AI is used for good.
So who's responsible for making sure that happens? Is it governments, businesses, individuals?
It's a shared responsibility. Governments need to establish clear rules and regulations for AI. Businesses need to adopt ethical principles in their AI initiatives, making sure their systems are fair sellers, unbiased, and transparent.
So it's a multifaceted approach where everyone plays a role in creating an ethical and sustainable AI ecosystem.
Exactly. And individuals have a responsibility too. We need to stay informed about AI, its capabilities, and its potential impact on our lives.
So it's about being informed citizens in the age of AI. Well, this has been an incredibly insightful conversation. We've covered a lot of ground from the future of work to the importance of innovation and the ethical considerations of AI. But there's still so much more to explore. We're back for the final part of our deep dive into AI and business. And, we've talked about how AI is already changing things. But what I really want to know is what's next? What's coming down the pipeline? What are the big breakthroughs on the horizon?
Well, you're right. The pace of innovation in AI is mind-boggling. We're seeing new things emerge constantly.
So let's talk about those future trends, the stuff that's going to reshape business in the next decade. What's going to really blow our minds?
One of those mind-blowing things is quantum computing. We talked about it a little before. But imagine an AI with processing power that's exponentially faster than anything we have right now. That's the potential of quantum computing.
So not just like little improvements, but a whole new level of what AI can do.
Exactly. Quantum computers can solve problems that would take classical computers centuries. Think about drug discovery, for example. We could potentially create life-saving treatments much, much faster.
That's incredible. It sounds like quantum computing could revolutionize so many industries. And it's not just about speed, right? Quantum computing also opens up new possibilities for the algorithms themselves.
Right. Quantum algorithms can handle complexity in ways that classical algorithms just can't, so we can build AI systems that are much more powerful and accurate.
Okay, so quantum computing is definitely mind-blowing stuff. But let's talk about something else that's really important. AI for sustainability. How can we use AI to help create a more sustainable future?
AI has a huge role to play in tackling environmental challenges. We have so much data about our planet, from satellite images to sensor readings, and AI can analyze that data to find patterns, predict problems, and help us use resources better.
So it's like an AI guardian for the planet helping us protect it.
That's a good way to put it. AI can help with things like monitoring deforestation, tracking pollution, optimizing energy use, even developing new sustainable materials.
It sounds like AI can give us the tools to create a more sustainable future for everyone, and that includes businesses, right?
Absolutely. AI can help businesses reduce waste, make their supply chains more efficient, develop eco-friendly products, even get their customers involved in sustainability initiatives.
So AI is good for the planet and good for business. Now, you mentioned another trend earlier, adaptive AI. What is that exactly, and how is it different from the AI we have now?
Adaptive AI is AI that's constantly learning and changing. It's not just about analyzing data and making predictions. It's about using those insights to constantly improve and adapt to new situations.
So an AI that's always getting smarter and more capable.
It's exactly. Adaptive AI can change its own algorithms in real time based on new data and feedback, which means it gets more accurate, efficient, and responsive over time.
It's like having an AI that learns from experience and keeps getting better. But doesn't that raise concerns about control if AI is becoming so autonomous?
It's a valid concern,
Yep.
and as AI systems become more independent, it's crucial that we keep human oversight and control.
Yeah.
We need to be able to understand how those AI decisions are being made and step in if necessary.
So it's a partnership between humans and AI, finding that balance between letting AI learn and making sure we're still in control. It's kind of like teaching a kid to ride a bike. You let go of the handlebars eventually, but you're still there to guide them.
That's a great analogy. It's all about working together.
Well, this has been an incredible journey exploring the world of AI and its impact on business. We've talked about everything from the evolution of AI to the ethical considerations and the amazing things that are on the horizon.
It has been a fascinating discussion. And
Yeah.
I think the most important takeaway is that AI isn't just a technology, it's a force that's reshaping our world.
It absolutely is. So, as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with one final thought. As AI continues to advance at this incredible speed, how will you embrace its power and help create a future where AI is a force for good? Thanks for joining us, everyone. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.